So what we do here is this is kind of amazing. Do you remember in probably your freshman year, go way back there, science class, where they talk about your mitochondria?
Right.
Those are the little power plants in your cells. What this is going to do, red light actually penetrates 2 to 3 inches into your body. And what it's doing is then it's interacting with the mitochondria. On a very cellular level, we're actually changing your body. So what it does is it kind of pumps up those power stations and gets them going again. And when it does that, it also creates things that your body hasn't created or creates much less of now as we get older. And that's really common. That's what happens in aging. So we're going to turn back the hands of time here and we're going to get those power plants making that new healthy stuff for you. And what that includes is energy. We're getting that energy, and when you have more energy, it's going to create more tissue. So we're going to we're going to get some tissue regeneration. So think of your hips, how they start to hurt over time.
Yeah.
A lot of that is because, one, we've got the estrogen depletion, but also because those tissues, we haven't been making them like we used to. And when we slow down making tissues, that means that those things start to hurt. That's where you're going to notice your inflammation. Wherever there's inflammation, there's pain and there's disease. So we want to get that inflammation down. And that's what we can do here. This also is a fantastic inflammation reducer. You've been doing stem wave. That's also fantastic for reducing inflammation. And you've noticed with the inflammation being reduced, pain reduces.
Yes.
So that's the same as doing that. Also, we're going to optimize circulation. How we're doing that is a slight vasodilator. So all this energy that we're creating now is getting pushed through that body quicker. And when we're doing that, we're also reducing inflammation in that as well. And it also boosts that cellular energy. So we're making new fresh tissue. We're making collagen. Collagen helps in your joints. Also helps your skin and your hair.
Right.
Which I need. Yeah, skin. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Tara, who works with you in STEM Wave, she has seen a huge reduction, like in scarring. It's fantastic. So that's what it's going to do there. But I want to show you what it also helps you do. This, and I'm going to give you so many. You're going to be able to geek out on this if you're like me at all and love reading about this. Cytokines, it's going to help to reduce those. That's a word that not many of us use, but that's similar. Think of arthritis, how it kind of if you have too many of those white cells, they can actually attack your joints, etc. Similar to this, we're going to help reduce some of those things that get out of control. But this one's fun. This one is good. So what do you know about fat cells? Can you get rid of them once you have them?
I don't know.
Nope. Once you create a fat cell, it's with you forever. But what we can do is make them flat.
Oh, that's good.
Those are the same legs after 12 visits in the pod. Wow. So what this is a big juicy fat cell. We're going to liquefy her. And then what do you do once she's liquefied? Well, your body's so smart, it makes a little pore, a little window, and it dumps all that garbage out into your system. However, that pore is open for 48 to 72 hours. So what we do is we make sure you don't reabsorb it. We're going to give you tons of water. You want 8 to 16 ounces. So we're going to push that water on you like crazy. We're also going to put you on that vibe plate. That vibe plate encourages that lymphatic drainage. And so that helps to push that right out. There's only 4 people who we really don't recommend do this. It's people with active cancer. It's people who have lupus. Lupus is photosensitive, so we don't like to put them in the bed. It's people who are pregnant. I'm going to assume that that's not an issue for you anymore.
Not me.
Just because we don't know what it does on a fetal level, so we don't want to play with it.
Right.
And then 4th is somebody who's got a liver situation, because this pushes so much of garbage out of your system, all those fat cells out of your system. We don't want to put we don't want to put too much on it. So if you're none of those, I'd be glad to show you the bed and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So this, it does look exactly like a tanning bed. It's not, because you notice there's no big bulbs in there, so it doesn't get hot like a tanning bed. Also, a tanning bed is UVA and UVB, mean UV aging and UV burning lights. Mm-hmm. These are not that. It's actually quite the opposite. It's very bright. You can wear eye protection, but you do not need it. It's actually been shown to help people and improve their eyesight. I did ask my ophthalmologist about it. He said nobody's running with that banner yet, but that he had also read that people had that. You got to think again, reduction in inflammation, improvement in circulation, that would happen. If you have any issues when you're in the bed, like what if I get in the bed and I need some help? You do this. We have one of those at the front desk. We know that you need help.
Okay.
We can pop that lock like a criminal and get in here and help you right away. If you are going to need help getting in and out, I just say wear a sports bra and a pair of shorts. You're still going to get plenty of exposure and it'll be fine. And then it just doesn't make it awkward if I got to help you in or out of the bed. Um, it does, like I said, it kind of wraps your body 360 in light. Um, if you're uncomfortable with that, I'm claustrophobic. If you're uncomfortable in that, you can certainly still put it up a little bit. You're still going to get plenty of light. 15 minutes in here, you come out of here. If you're cold, we've got a heater. I'm going to have a fan in here for when it gets toasty. And you come out here, and now we're going to get you on this thing and get that lymphatic going. If you've never ridden a vibration plate, kind of think of the 1950s where we used to laugh at grandma getting shook up a little bit, but they're amazing. It really gets that lymphatic. You want to try it for a second?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Hop on.
Sure. I'm game.
I love it.
You know me.
I
I
do.
do everything.
So this is just a real low shaking. There's some pretty humbling shakes on here where you're not sure where those things are shaking from and you don't know why. But then you can go up. I find this one to be a little bit smoother. Hold on, baby. I'm going to show you high.
Wow.
And look at, you're burning calories, literally just standing there.
Wow.
Because your core's engaged and you don't necessarily realize it, but your body's always trying to keep it level. And low is actually between low and medium is the best for lymphatic drainage.
How long are you on this?
10 to 15, whatever you can tolerate is usually what I tell people. But it doesn't hurt at all. And then you just slow down and stop it there. Yeah. And that really gets, it is cool. Matter of fact, most of us will get on here without even being in the bed at the end of the day just to get kind of some circulation going in our legs. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.